Hey, welcome back to my Stray Gods playthrough. It is absolutely hammering it down outside, so you might hear my dog. I'm gonna clean my glasses for this one. You might hear my dog having a little wuff at some of the bad weather that we're currently having. We left off having received some information from Apollo about where we were supposed to next head. And we're about to go and confront Persephone in her nightclub. So I say, without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. Okay, right. Let's go.
Welcome to
pink.
the underworld.
Wow. How have I never heard of this place?
Pan's here.
Persephone keeps it a secret, while still managing to draw a crowd every night. Don't ask me how. Here in the underworld, idols can be themselves.
Oh, Hermes.
Even if they don't look human.
Not your kind of place?
Do you come here often?
Oh, what a word.
No.
What a word.
No. Persephone and I aren't friends.
Is she friends with anyone?
Not many, no. Except Calliope, apparently. If we're to find Persephone and all this, we'll need to split up. Have you considered what you'll say to her?
Not really.
Not really. What do you suggest?
Well, if I know Persephone, and I do, she won't be up for a chat.
Well, I can make her. I can make her
You need to be prepared to
sing.
use your powers, as you did with me.
I'm
Find me in the
totally
crown if you
ready.
need anything. Otherwise, be careful, Grace.
What? Okay, let's talk to Pan. Hi, Pan.
As I live and breathe, if it isn't our dear muse.
Hi, Pan.
Tell me, have you decided to leave your troubles behind and join us in the land of shadows and revelry?
Thanks for the address.
I should thank you for the address. It's what led me here.
No need to thank me. You'll owe me. Remember,
Oh, it doesn't
how
sound
you
good.
managed to stir the sun god from his oh-so-tiresome gloom, I cannot imagine. Nicely done.
I like him.
I like him. It took some convincing, but at least he's helping me without asking anything in return.
Yeah, Apollo.
Truly,
no,
how do
Pan.
you function with such naivete?
Do you know something I don't?
Yes. I'm sorry, was that in question?
I need to
You
find
must know
Persephone.
why I'm here, right?
Let me guess. You seek our sweet-natured proprietress.
Can you help me find her?
Earlier I wasn't good enough, but now, I see how it is. By all means, I'd love to tell Persephone that the source of her rage has intruded on her domain.
Never mind then.
Suit yourself. I'll find another way.
I'll ask Apollo to
It's
help
for the
me.
best. My best, at any rate.
I should get going. I'm sure I'll see you soon.
One can only hope.
Get out. Talk to Apollo.
I thought this would be easier, but it's as if Persephone left instructions to thwart me. Every staff member I approach screams and runs off. I hope your search has been more successful.
This isn't your kind of place, is it?
You don't come here often, I'm guessing?
Never. I'm sure Persephone only sent the membership as a formality. I doubt she thought I'd ever use it.
Don't you ever have fun? No drinking or dancing in Apollo land?
He's a surfer dude.
Once. When I had the muses to keep me company.
I'll keep you company.
I'm a muse now. I can keep you company.
Nothing would make me happier. But you do have a predicament to solve first.
Can you tell me about Persephone?
It might help if I knew more about Persephone.
It couldn't hurt. What would you like to know, exactly?
What's her story?
My Greek mythology is a little rusty, but isn't Persephone the one who was kidnapped?
Oh, you know about that. What else do you know?
Just that
Really
Persephone was a sweet
linked
girl,
stuff.
and Hades, lord of the underworld, swept her off to the land of the dead.
Without so much as a by your leave, yes. Her mother, Demeter, was so enraged she blanketed the world in ice, rendering it barren and infertile. Zeus was forced to act. He decreed that Persephone would be shared between Demeter and Hades, and thus the matter was resolved. Well, you asked. That's her story, as the mortals tell it.
I don't think that, like, how much of that story is true?
So tell me, how much of Persephone's legend is true?
Well, let's see. Hades did kidnap Persephone. That certainly did happen. The idols almost went to war over it until Zeus intervened and ordered Hades and Persephone to wed. That quieted things. At least until Persephone killed Hades.
She killed him?
Whoa.
As I understand it, Hades was not kind to her. I'd like to say we handled it well, that Zeus and the idols were mindful of what Persephone had been through, but that would be a lie. Persephone was punished for the murder, the underworld taken from her, and we all stood by and let it happen. She has never forgiven us, and honestly, I can't blame her.
But the idols have changed?
Have the idols changed much, you think, since those days?
Well, you know the saying, the more things change, the more they stay the same.
Persephone murdered an idol.
Wait, Persephone killed another idol.
Oh, long time ago, yeah.
What about all of Athena's rules? Wouldn't Persephone have been, I don't know.
Executed? The murder of Hades is probably why we now have that rule. Back then, we heard Persephone had usurped Hades' throne, but we couldn't believe it. It just wasn't done. Now, of course, I look back and think we should have seen it coming. Oh, the benefit of hindsight.
Why didn't you see it coming?
I-
You're the god of prophecy.
When
I don't
look,
know how accurate this is to,
I learned long
like,
ago
actual
not to.
Greek mythology. What did Persephone do next?
So what happened to Persephone after...
The murder? She survived, like the rest of us. She got older, and when we came to the New World, I think she would have left us if it was allowed. It isn't, so instead she did as she pleased. She started a cult, became a crime boss.
Oh, what?
It was after her last transition, but honestly, I have no insight into anything Persephone does these days.
Bit extreme. Okay. I think we've answered our own question as to why everyone's scared of Persephone.
I thought
but
she was
you know,
just mad at me, but everyone seems afraid of Persephone.
'cause she murdered Hades.
Noticed that, did you? Persephone is angry with everyone and has been for a very long time. I've told you why. But it's more than that. She does not let go of a grudge. 1,000 years could pass, and Persephone will remember what you did like it was yesterday.
Okay, I should keep looking then, I guess. Oh, don't have animals. Gang, don't do it. They just get in the way of all of your...
I'll get going. I still need to find Persephone.
I'll keep trying as well.
Hermes?
Whoa, you're here. I mean, you gotta be somewhere, but you're here.
Amazing.
Hello, Hermes.
Sorry about running off on you back at the thing. Didn't really have a choice, but sorry anyway.
I need to find Persephone.
Do you know if Persephone is here? I need to talk to her.
Oh, you're serious. Why would you want to talk to Persephone? Nobody ever wants that. One time, I laughed too loud near her, and she threatened to ban me from the club. I don't want to be banned. I like it here.
Okay. Is she that
Is
bad?
Persephone really that bad? Why do the idols put up with her?
We're like family, and Persephone is that really mean aunt that nobody wants to invite. Don't tell her I said that. She keeps a list. It's a thing.
Oh no.
Okay, forget I asked.
Whew! Man, just the thought of talking to Persephone gives me goosebumps. Blech.
See you later, Hermes.
See you around?
If you die, then for sure. But, don't die.
Eros it is then. Is Eros a new person? I think it will, yeah, for sure.
Oh, hey. You're the new muse, aren't you?
I guess I am, yeah.
Aphrodite mentioned it. Didn't figure I'd see you here, though. Oh,
That's a silky
excuse the
smooth
manners.
voice.
Name's Eros, god of sex.
There's a god of
Did
sex.
you say that you're the god of sex?
Desire, really. Sensuality. Attraction. Why? Were you expecting a chubby little flying baby with a bow and arrow?
I wasn't.
I actually preferred Cupid, but Pan had to be the trickster. Spread all those stupid stories.
I'm sorry.
Why? It's not your fault. Just another grudge I get to carry around forever.
Okay. How do you know Aphrodite?
You know Aphrodite, right? I only met her the once.
Sure, she's my mother. You know how it is.
How would I know? New here, remember?
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. I wasn't thinking. But you hear a lot of idols talk about each other like that. You know, mother, brother, sister, grandfather. None of us are actually related. We just played a family for so many centuries, it may as well be true.
Aphrodite is your mother?
So Aphrodite is your mother, but not really.
That's right. A long time ago, she took care of me when I needed taking care of. The mortals, they just assumed. These days, well, it's not like that anymore. We're not as invulnerable as we used to be. Least of all, Aphrodite.
Okay, I need to find Persephone.
Here's the thing. I'm looking for Persephone, but I can't find her anywhere.
Well, I know where she is, but I question whether she'd be happy to see you. Look, I like you, but Mother told me what happened at the chorus. I don't want to cause trouble with Persephone.
So who am I supposed to see? There won't be a problem.
What if I could guarantee that there wouldn't be a problem?
Aha. How could you guarantee that?
First, I'd reassure you that I'm here to work things out with Persephone. I don't want to fight. Second, if that didn't pan out, I'd tell her I lied to you.
Making me the idiot who fell for it.
Oh, I don't know. I can be tricksy.
Okay. Fine. When you're ready to see her, you let me know, and I'll take you. Deal?
Deal.
Okay. I should really talk to Apollo. And then yeah, let's talk to Apollo first.
No luck yet, I'm afraid. And why is the music here so loud?
Can I tell him that I've got... Yeah, I found some help. Cool.
I found someone who will bring me to Persephone.
Finally. I'll be right behind you.
Incredible.
You're coming with me? But I thought...
She seems even angrier with you than she is with me. I might be able to mediate.
Good idea, good idea.
We'll see, I guess.
Very good idea. I think that's a super good idea. Let's talk to Persephone then. Oh, good lord. She cuts a very imposing figure.
If you're angry with anyone, Persephone, be angry with me. It was I who...
I will deal with you later. I was willing to leave you be, Grace. To wait until your guilt was certain. And yet here you are, in my domain, uninvited. Why?
This is a good idea.
Are you here to beg for mercy? Are you here to challenge me? Should I be afraid?
You know what? What is your problem?
What's your problem with me exactly? You've had it in for me the moment you saw me.
My problem? My problem is that I'm filled with questions, Grace. Filled to the brim. Do you really expect us to believe that Calliope chose you? What's the real story? Did you stumble across her as she lay dying and desperate? Are you an accident? Did you learn what she was? Did you torture her, hold her at the point of death until she agreed to hand over her eidolon?
Persephone, this isn't...
That's my problem, Grace. With you. And you can't make it go away.
Calliope lived at your apartment.
You knew Calliope.
We all knew Calliope.
She was staying at your apartment.
You knew her. Better than I or anyone else suspected.
Are you implying that I had something to do with her death?
Prove you didn't. That's how idols work, isn't it?
She's about to get on the stage. Is she about to get on the flipping stage? Yes, she is.
You hear that? You're in my house, little muse. You want answers? Fight for them.
Oh gosh.
A lost little girl. You shouldn't have come here. And I sure ain't in the mood to make new friends. Go home, little girl. The shadows drawing near. And you all alone, we both know how this ends.
Oh my gosh, she's phenomenal.
Let's see how far she bends.
Head to the
We all
audience.
know how this ends.
Hope everyone's having a great night. I guess I'm this evening's sacrifice. But I'll see what I can do. You deserve a good show. Big hand for your usual MC. She's planned a brutal takedown just for me. Hopefully I'll last a couple rounds. You deserve a good show.
Come
I'll
on.
let you down.
My, we caught a butterfly, such a delicate thing. What a find, I hope she doesn't mind when we pull off her wings. Maybe you don't know who I am.
Why are you trying so hard?
Know who I am.
Why would I come here to start a brawl? I'm just running out of time is all. If it's true that I'm just lost and small, why are you keeping your guard up?
Oh man, you stole that from Pan. What a real renegade.
Whoops. I don't think that was the right choice.
No point of view, kid, people have paid. We have seen a whole lot of bands. I know what a song's secondhand. Maybe you don't know who I am.
Does the audience agree?
So she's heard of
Oh my gosh.
She can't be excited anymore. But maybe there's 1,000 brand new songs been right in front of her all along. Let me hear you.
I can feel your pain.
On the left now. Come on. How long since you heard something new? Or is that piece of you dead and buried in this cemetery? You ate a bad seed. That's not on me. Rotten too long, blossomed all wrong.
Change shape. In time, you'll see we all rot away into who we will be. Your youth wasn't stolen like it was from me.
Let me help you.
Don't touch me.
Oh shit.
I don't need help from any of you. I was alone when you know who kidnapped and crushed all my dreams till a muse.
She's
I
not gone,
just
she's a
want
me.
Calliope back.
She's not gone, she's a me. Come on, we can do this.
Your Majesty, do you understand who I am?
Oh,
Who I am? Who I am?
I don't think that's going to be enough.
No, you've earned
Oh,
your
okay.
answers. Calliope came to me years ago. She'd grown tired of arguing with the idols, tired of being branded a troublemaker. She couldn't watch the idols wither away without a fight. I knew how she felt. So I gave her the apartment.
How well did you know her?
So you must know better than anyone what she's been up to.
Not exactly. Calliope and I haven't spoken for at least 2 years. After I heard the news, I went to the apartment and turned it upside down. I had to know the truth.
That was you?
I didn't find anything. Nothing to say what she had been involved with, or gotten into, or who she might have been fighting with.
That tells us a bit.
That means one of two things. Either whatever happened to her was sudden, or it was secret.
I suppose you're right.
Calliope was never one to keep secrets. When she was doing something, everyone knew about it.
None of you were talking to her. Who would she tell?
You're clever. Maybe there's a chance Calliope chose you after all.
If it wasn't
Yeah, she
Grace,
did.
that means someone else was behind Calliope's death. Someone who could keep their involvement hidden.
One of us.
I think it was Athena. My gut says it was Athena. So I don't know how much I want to... Must it be an idol?
Does it have to be an idol? You thought I killed Calliope. Couldn't it have been some other mortal?
Despite how he might look, it's not a simple matter to kill an idol.
It was difficult enough to believe you had done it. If
Who
another
was
mortal
pushing that
killed
then?
her,
Wasn't
they
it Athena?
somehow escaped detection. We found nothing, no evidence of a battle.
You looked?
Of course we looked. What do you think was happening while you waited? If Calliope was attacked elsewhere, even magic revealed no trace of it.
Did you say magic?
Wait. Did you say magic?
You can battle me through a song in a world of your own creation. And yet magic is beyond belief?
Well, sure. I just thought...
We have our powers just as you have yours.
I can grow a field of corn like nobody's business.
Some would say our powers are also magic, but true magic is a different and older power. Hecate's domain.
And it was of no use here.
We shouldn't rule it out. We haven't tried everything yet.
Did Calliope have enemies?
Did Calliope have any enemies? The way you talk about her, she must have. What? What am I missing?
Calliope had a way of making people angry. She could be argumentative.
Yes, but enough to make enemies who wanted her dead?
Not that you or I know of, apparently, but that doesn't mean they didn't exist.
Could Athena be the killer?
What about Athena? She seemed awfully insistent on declaring me guilty, don't you think?
Athena? No, Athena follows the rules.
I still think it's Athena.
Well,
Athena has one goal, and one goal only, to protect the idols. And that included Calliope. She'll eventually drive us all mad with her vigilance, but break her own rules? I don't see it.
What about Pan?
What about Pan? He showed up at my place out of nowhere, right after I left the chorus.
He did what?
I have to wonder what his angle is.
He has one, that's for certain. Though I've never thought of him as a killer. It would be too... messy.
Still, we should consider the idea. For him to show up so quickly is... odd.
All right, if you don't think it's Athena, shouldn't we tell her?
Couldn't we go to Athena with this? If you've changed your minds and you're both part of the chorus...
Athena would be sympathetic, but the die has been cast.
She won't go back on the edict, not without clear evidence.
Oh, now you want evidence?
She acted on the information she had. If we want to sway her, we need something better.
This feels pointless.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You know the idols. Don't you have any ideas?
I told you I wouldn't be of much help, Grace.
Did you now? That's unsurprising. When are you ever of help to anyone but yourself?
Says the woman who forced Grace to challenge her rather than answer a simple question.
Calliope died, Apollo.
Fight.
Calliope, who came with us all the way from the old world.
You think I don't know that? Are you forgetting what the Muses meant to me?
Should I give up? I would want to say that, so yeah, stop fighting.
Stop it! Stop fighting! Is this what the idols are like? You just what? Live forever and never get over anything? Super. Becoming a god was such a gift, wow.
Oh, we got another song, we got a song.
Calliope, I'm listening now. Tell us what end you were doomed to.
Calliope, blinded by fire, one match did you strike that consumed you.
How could you blame her? What could she have done to earn such a fate? You are blinded.
God of the sun hides from his own eyes. What would you know about fate?
You say that you knew her, she was family to us, yet you don't hesitate to accuse her. Oh, queen without a throne, go bitter with fury. Not everyone seeks to betray you.
We've got something.
Stop this!
There is something missing we're blinded to.
Yes, there's more to seek.
Apollo, your help is not needed here. Go ahead and abandon another muse.
How could you throw that gauntlet at me? Could your heart shrivel any further?
You abandoned me
of a terrible fate. You replay your injuries till it's too late.
You know how far I've been before I
trapped.
snapped.
This is not about you. Enough! This helps no one.
There he is, God of the Sun.
Holy shit.
Aren't you a queen with all that that means? Stop looking for a fight. These old wounds, they distract and blind you. You can't see yourselves.
He doesn't know what's important.
And you do?
Ah. I'm gonna follow
Follow
Apollo.
him. Or stay.
I think I've made my choice. Shit. Bye, Persephone.
That was not my finest moment. Persephone will never let this go.
You kind of went dark and stormy back there. It was impressive.
Oh man.
I
You're never gonna let me hear the end of
honestly
this with all
thought I
nice
had
little
left that
characters.
behind me.
Left what? Signs of life? The world won't wither if you raise your voice, Apollo.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. I just wish old habits didn't return so easily around her.
Family thing, huh?
That's why I've tried to avoid my fellow idols for so long. I don't like who I am when I'm with them.
You can relate.
I know what you mean. I'll be 14 around my parents forever.
Try living in their house for 1,000 years.
No!
Ooh, no thanks.
Crikey.
At least coming here was useful. You have a better idea of where to start looking, right?
You still helping me?
I thought you'd decide that getting me into the underworld was enough.
What? Bring you to Persephone and then shrug? Not my problem now?
I wouldn't blame you.
I mean, you could. I wouldn't blame you. It's not your problem.
What you said during our song, it's still true.
Sure, but I forced you to sing it.
You forced me to speak my heart. I'm helping you because I believe I should.
Where do we look next?
Where do we look then?
I need to give it some thought. This won't be easy. If another idol is behind this, they know as well. They had a plan.
So you don't know where to look next?
I need time to sort it out. Just be patient, Grace.
Is Athena really not an option?
I have to ask, is Athena really not an option? She wouldn't see what you see? At all?
I respect Athena. She has dragged us into the modern age, sometimes kicking and screaming. She's why we're alive. But if I said that her need to keep us safe didn't drive her to extremes, I'd be lying. You represent a risk, Grace. To her, that is more important than any notion of compassion or justice.
Maybe our corporate knows that.
Maybe whoever's behind this knows that, and is counting on it.
How? No one could have known you would become the muse.
Maybe they just don't want to muse around. Though why is a good question.
Good thinking. Though I'm not sure who would benefit. Something to keep in mind.
Is there anything I can do in the meantime? Someplace I can look?
Don't you want to relax? You haven't rested since this began.
Relax? Who can relax? I've been sentenced to death, Apollo.
That's
Fair
a very
point.
valid point.
Even so, go home, Grace. The next time you see me, I'll have a better notion of what to do.
Fine. But I'm holding you to that.
I got an achievement for staying out on Apollo's side, and I finished Act 1. Holy. Oh my gosh, Freddie.
Hey, Freddy. Have you been waiting up this whole time?
Yeah? A goat man sends you off into the night. Your life is on the line. And I'm gonna, what, sleep? I was so worried after you left, and... well, I also felt like crap. You were right to be mad. I said I'd support you as your friend, and I didn't. I don't know why I acted like that. I just had this image of you being swept off into some new world without me.
I should apologize, not you.
You're apologizing. After I dumped the whole, hey, I'm a god thing on you, I'm the one who should be sorry.
No. I'm gonna cry.
Aww.
Wait until after we figure out how to save my sorry life.
Right you are. Tell me what's happened since I saw you last.
Oh god, so much.
Persephone runs a club called the Underworld. That's a little on the nose.
I wouldn't suggest saying that to her face.
And you ended up siding with Apollo? Lord of the Sun, god of prophecy? Do you trust him?
Look, Freddie. Look, Freddie. He's hot.
I'm not sure.
My
I
criteria.
think so. It doesn't seem like he's lying, but he's hard to read.
Famous last words.
Tell me about it.
So, what are your options? You need to go back to Apollo's place, right?
I could go back to the underworld. Make sure Persephone isn't taking my decision personally.
Oh, and, there's this. Pan left a card, says, come by Olympus. I doubt he means the mountain in Greece.
Gross. The idols live
That
there.
name keeps coming up. The idols live there, or at least most of them do.
Sounds cool. Even if Pan is there.
Still not a fan?
You know how some people just set your teeth on edge? That's Pan. I can't help it.
I feel it, Freddie. I
But
feel it.
It doesn't matter. I said I'd help, and that's what I'll do. You can count on me, Grace.
Thanks, Freddie.
The muse? Oh, the embodiment of inspiration. Can you believe it?
Yeah, kinda.
Oh, so cute. So cute. What we will do though is we will wrap up there for today and open with Act 2 on the next episode. That's very exciting. I've got lots of people to talk to. So cool. So cool. If you've enjoyed this episode and you'd like to see more, please feel free to subscribe or follow all of my other socials that are linked in the description. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye.